This morning I am going to make another green smoothie. This one's not going to be quite so green looking though, and I'll show you in a minute what I mean. And I'm just gonna, like, as I make this, I'm gonna show you like the contrast between fruit and greens that I put in my smoothies. I shove a lot of greens into my smoothies. It's the best way it's one of my favorite ways to get green food into me, and I eat a lot of green food. Greens are so good, you guys. They're so important. Don't underestimate the power of green food. It's full of, like, leafy greens are full of protein. And I know that doesn't seem like very substantial, but if you eat enough of them, you actually don't really need any other sources of protein. You have to eat like massive amounts of greens to get that much protein, so I wouldn't suggest fully relying on greens for protein, but I think protein is a very misunderstood topic. A lot of people think that they can't get enough if they don't eat animal products, and that's just not true at all. There's tons and tons and tons of natural, organic, healthy ways, plant food ways to get more than enough protein in your life without having to touch an animal product ever. So, green smoothie time. Let's get into this. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I have my blender here. There we go. Okay, 2 bananas going in the blender. Okay, I almost always put 2 bananas in my smoothies. Bananas are very filling, and I often will have a green smoothie for my breakfast. It's just the way I like to. It's the way I like to start my day. It's very filling. It's very it's sustainable energy. Like if I eat a bowl of fruit first thing in the morning, I'm hungry again usually in like 2 hours. But if I have a green smoothie, and there's something about the greens that's in here that it somehow sustains me for a lot longer. And it might have something to do with like hemp hearts and nut butters and things that I throw here too, but we'll get back into that. Okay, so 2 bananas going in there. I have here a small little chunk of ginger, and that is also going in there. And I have a small little chunk of turmeric, and that is also going in there. I haven't talked about this a whole lot, but I do have some inflammatory issues, and I have been flaring up recently, and so I'm in a little bit more pain than I am used to at the moment. So part of the reason why I eat so much raw food is because I suffer genetically from fibromyalgia and arthritis. And you guys, I suffer a lot if I eat normal, traditional, sad American diet type food. I'm struggling and suffering all the time. I'm lethargic. I can't get out of bed. I have zero energy for anything, and it's no way to live, right? So raw food it's given me my power back. And for that, I am eternally grateful. Okay, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. So, 2 bananas, some ginger, some turmeric. I also have an entire cucumber that I have peeled. And I'm just gonna chop it up into some little chunks. Throw that in there. I have 1 cup of frozen blueberries. I buy these fresh by the case, like cases and cases of them. I will store them in my freezer, and I have blueberries all year long. That's how I do that, okay? 1 cup of blueberries going in there. Now I have just some spring mix here. There's not very much of this left in here, but we're going away pretty soon, and so I'm trying to eat up the rest of what's in the fridge so it doesn't go bad. So I'd say that's about 2 cups. It's probably about 2 cups of spring mix. We also have some spinach. Oh wait, before I throw that in there, because that's going to get really full, I'm going to put some cocoa powder in here. Now, this is Organic Traditions cocoa powder. This is the one I use. This is unsweetened. This is like cold pressed. This is where it's at when it comes to chocolate. This stuff is full of magnesium, and it's also a really, really good source of iron. So, you know, anyways, it's got a lot of antioxidant power and things like that in it. It's really, really, it's very good for you. It's bitter, okay? Chocolate is bitter, and it's meant to be bitter. And we take it and we like put tons of sugar in it. It's like most people, we have 5 taste buds, right? And most people have 2 taste buds that are super stimulated all the time. Sugar, sweet and salty, are like stimulated all the time. But the wonderful thing about eating raw foods and you know, having like this abundant variety of different things in your diet is that you can stimulate all of your taste buds, and each flavor, like, it's so good. Anyways, cocoa powder, teaspoon, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put, I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder in here. Okay. Then I'm gonna put I'd say that was like a tablespoon of lemon juice. I'm also gonna put a handful of spinach. Like a big handful of spinach, like that. I don't know if you can see how much spinach is in there, but it's a lot. And this stuff, like, it'll blend down to nothing. And it's one of the reasons why I like putting greens in my smoothies, because you can eat a lot more of them. Like if you're trying to eat this in a salad, it would take you a long time. But in a smoothie, like, and it's gone, right? So anyways, and like I said, it sustains me for longer than if I just eat a bowl of fruit first thing in the morning. Green smoothie like this will last me. Plus, like, this amount will make me 2 smoothies, so I can have 1 now and 1 later. Anyways, that's it. I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in here to help it blend, and away we go. All done. Okay. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Let me just show you. Oh, there's a leaf that didn't get blended. Hang on. You see in there? So that is it. That's my green smoothie this morning. It's a lot of smoothie. Yeah, it's a good life. Okay. I wanted to leave you with this. A really, really, really good friend of mine gave me this mug for my birthday. And I just want to I hope you can see that. I hope it's not like backwards or anything. But beautiful, beautiful sentiments. That is it for my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a like. If you want to see how I do things and you're interested in more raw vegan recipes, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because I am pumping out videos all the time. And that is it for today. We will see you in the next one.